Hello and welcome to today's Agile Hive Data Center review, the review of the month of September. As you know, our review takes place every 4 weeks. So we will present you what the team has been up to in the last 4 weeks. And the next review that you can attend will be on the 21st of October. But later on, I'm going to make an announcement for future reviews as well. But as of now, the next review will still be on the 21st of October. So, as you have already seen, when you entered this meet, this review is being recorded, and we are going to upload the video afterwards on YouTube publicly. So in case you want to share something, be mindful about what you share. Just as a quick reminder before. All right, so what has the team been up to? This is going to be a short review because it was our IP iteration, and we are working on bigger maintenance topics right now, but a few smaller bug fixes have also been addressed in the past. So the first bug fix that was addressed is one that you probably have not noticed unless you had the developer console of your browser open. There was a expression changed after it has been checked error when you opened the solution train reports that came very frequently. As far as we know, there have been no related errors or bugs in the UI with this one. But watched it anyway. Included in the next release 4.6.0, as well as the next bug fix that we addressed. We witnessed, or one of our customers witnessed, the when you moved issues around on the roadmap and these issues replaced or displaced other issues in the same line. The moved issue, so the one that was moved to another line, they changed their dates. That was replicable for like US time zones, like GMT -10, where we could reproduce this error. And the moved issue had new planned start and planned end dates afterwards. They were offset by one day into the past. So the 23rd of September would have been the 22nd of September afterwards, which is obviously wrong. We fixed this bug by updating the behavior, the displacement behavior on our roadmap. And this is all, or should also be included in the upcoming release 4.6. Then, moving on, we had an issue with our unplanned issues backlog on the team breakout board. The team issues backlog was fine, but the unplanned art issue tab was triggering the call to load the issues displayed in the backlog 2 times, which obviously for performance reasons is not good. So yeah, we removed the unnecessary second call. Also, this is planned for the upcoming release. Speaking of the upcoming release, in the past, you've seen it already. We had this topic here with the Jira 11 compatibility on our last review as well. We are currently working on making Agile Hive and all its adjacent plugins compatible for Jira 11. And also, we updated our whole build pipeline to accommodate Jira 9, Jira 10, and also Jira 11. And when this is done, we can release the aforementioned version 4.6.0. And the last bigger topic in our, let's call it maintenance PI that we had was the logging ticket, or the improvement of the logging. In our last review, there was a reduced logging task that we accomplished. And this time we went through our whole app and checked if every services, every classes had an appropriate amount of logging. And on several cases, we found that there was insufficient logging, and we added some more logging. This could or should improve the quality of the support requests that we can address, because it gives us more information about probably false behavior. Also, these new logging changes will take effect in the upcoming release. Yeah, and as I said, this was our, let's call it maintenance PI that we had. We finished nearly all the tasks. We are now in the final preparations for the Jira 11 release, or for the Jira 11 compatibility, because Jira 11 has been released by Atlassian already. And we are still in the process of moving our documentation to a new platform, especially to cloud, because the documentation for Agile Hive data center right now is also still on a data center instance. And as you might have heard, end of life has been announced. Yeah, but we would just want to be a few steps ahead of Atlassian here. All right. That actually concludes the features improvement and bug fixes part of the review of today. And I'm now asking, are there any questions from your side before I move on to the announcement part that I have further on?
Good morning. This is Lisa Van Hees. I work with Lockheed Martin, and we've seen a couple issues where people will have work in a sprint that's closed out, and then they'll close their sprint, and somehow the story ends up in their backlog closed, and it like moves out of the sprint when they're in that closing process. Have you guys seen that? I've seen it probably like 3 times here, but I mean, we have a lot of teams.
When you mean when you close the sprint, issues that have previously been closed reappear in the backlog?
Right. Yeah, they're in that sprint closed, and then somehow in the closing process, they end up in the backlog. I mean, they're still closed, but now they're in the backlog, and there's no way to move them at that point, right?
It's not an Agile Hive issue, but you could check your resolutions for the issue if they are set correctly.
The resolutions.
Yes, there's the status, and also there's a resolution. And
right, yeah, the won't do, duplicate, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that one. And when you move an issue through the workflow and you close it in one of the closed states, or the done states, actually, then a resolution should be set. And this will lead to the issue being shown as strike through. And but sometimes there can be mismatches and they reappear in the backlog. As I said, this is not per se an Agile Hive issue, but I know this one from the past too.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that.
Yeah.
I mean, class is a required field, so you can't close it without populating. You can't move it to done without populating that field.
Yes,
but
yes.
like I said, I mean, we have like over 200 teams. So next time that pops up, I will check that and see. But okay. Thank you.
You can also try to drop a support request here with us. And then we can
it's so random, but like over the last, 2 or 3 months, I've seen it 3 times across over 200 teams. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's happening all the time.
Yeah, actually, Susanna was just posting a link here with the Atlassian support where this exact behavior popped up, and they have hopefully have a solution for that one ready.
Oh, okay.
See here in the chat, and you could copy the link. Thank you, Susanna.
Yes, yeah, thank you. Okay, I will check it out. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Do you have any other questions? If not, then I will make an organizational announcement here. I've just said that the next review will take place on the 21st of October. But starting next year, we want to move the review time slot, the time slot for the Agile Hive Data Center review in particular. And we want to move that to the first Thursday of each month. So for the February, that will mean the 5th of February. January, I excluded because it will be the New Year's day, so there won't be any review. But then starting on with February, we will move to a new time slot every first Thursday, and the time slot will move up or move further further up to 16:30 Central European time. So then it will align with the review for Agile Hive Cloud. Then the cloud review will then be right after the review for data center. Maybe it's also interesting for some of you who want to take a first look or even a further look into what is cloud actually developing or what's been developed for cloud right now. I will reiterate this announcement in every review up until then. Up until then, the normal schedule will still take place. But as there are, we shared an ICS file, the calendar file that you import in your own calendar. We have no control over that event after you imported it anymore. So that means that we will have to announce the change to the time slot like this, so that you are all aware of the changing review time slot. Yeah. Are there any questions for this topic? I don't think so, but just to be sure. All right. Yeah, that actually concludes our review for today. As I said in the beginning, it's probably a quick one because there are only smaller issues, smaller topics. I say goodbye to you all, and we will hopefully see each other again on the 21st of September, 21st of October. Sorry. Until then, have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend, and goodbye.